live. Hi there, and welcome to this day in history for January 3rd. January 3rd is the third day of the year in the Gregorian calendar. 362 days remaining to the end of the year, unless it happens to be a leap year. And in that case, there would be 363 days left to the end of the year. Perihelion, the point during the year when the Earth is closest to the sun, usually occurs around this date. Actually, I think in 2021 it happened yesterday. But anyway, perihelion, when the Earth is closest to the sun. Today's word is magniloquence. Magniloquence is a noun described as a high-flown style, excessive use of verbal ornamentation. The description of magniloquence is magniloquence. It almost sounds like a made-up word, though, doesn't it? Magniloquence. Let's see what else it says about it here. Describes pretentious or pompous speech or writing. I think Mr. Bowers would say that magniloquence is a matter of using a bunch of $10 words when just a few regular words would do just fine. Magniloquence. I'd like to take a moment to mention that links to my research are included in the show notes. I ask you to go ahead and click that like button. Consider subscribing if you haven't already. Let me know your thoughts in the comments section. Remember that you can share this video with others with the link in your email, messaging, or social media. And there's a link in the show notes to my This Day in History playlist. I'll also put a link up in the iCards there for you. That happens after the live when we go to replay. And with that, we're going to start with the birthday of the Roman philosopher, lawyer, and politician Cicero. He was born January 3rd in 106 BC. He lived to the age of 63. This is the birthday of J.R.R. Tolkien, born January 3rd, 1892. You probably know that he was a writer. He was also a poet and academic, best known for having written The Hobbit and the Lord of the Rings trilogy. And of course, those have all been made into movie entertainment for theaters and televisions. Mr. Tolkien lived to the age of 81. Now, are there any Battlestar Galactica fans among my viewership? Well, this is the birthday of Glen Al Larson, born January 3rd, 1937. He was an American director, producer, and screenwriter, and creator of Battlestar Galactica. He also created the TV shows Quincy M.E. and Magnum P.I. He lived to the age of 77. This is the birthday of Stephen Stills, born January 3rd, 1945. He worked with Buffalo Springfield and is the Stills, of course, of Crosby, Stills, Nash, and Young, as well as some solo work. A lot of great music there. I didn't know until I did this research that he was born right over there in Dallas. Still alive, Stephen Stills turned 76 in 2021. And I've had to catch myself several times now that it actually is 2021. You know, I've been saying, well, in 2020 this and 2020 that. No, it's 2021 now. He turns 76. This is the birthday of musician and songwriter John Paul Jones, born January 3rd, 1946. He was active in Led Zeppelin and also worked with King Crimson, REM, and some other acts. Looks like he's still working and turned 75 in 2021. Doesn't say after, it says a fire. A fire damaged the top part of the Eiffel Tower on January 3rd, 1956. Alaska was admitted as the 49th U.S. state on January 3rd, 1959. Pope John the 23rd excommunicated Fidel Castro on January 3rd, 1962. Apple Computer was incorporated on January 3rd, 1977. The Mars Polar Lander was launched by NASA on January 3rd, 1999. The first block of the blockchain of the decentralized payment system Bitcoin, called the Genesis block, was established by the creator of this system, Satoshi Nakamoto, on January 1st, 2009. And that's all I have for you today. It's going to be a short one today. Hope you learned something you didn't know today before. I hope you learned something you didn't know before. I know I sure did. I always do. As always, links to my research are included in the show notes. And again, that link to my This Day in History playlist is in the show notes. I'll put a link in the iCards. And also, I think there was an episode last year, and I'll put that up there now as well. Thank you so much for watching. Give it a like and consider subscribing. And thanks again, and I'll see you next time. And we'll find the thank you very much button, and see you tomorrow.